on G.
Nice. I can confirm you're live.
Am I? Oh, that's cool.
You are. Very good quality.
Is it?
Yep.
Sweet. Like to hear.
The host leaves a lot to be desired, but the quality is good.
Alright, let's bomb out of that. So, this is what I've got. I've got A's on some of these challenges, but since they've changed the system, I actually have to redo a lot of them. I think.
Yeah, I started from scratch and starting for all of them from scratch.
So I got a couple of A's on the famous challenges. On the epics, I've got none because I think some of these are brand new. And then on the strong wind ones, I thought I had one of these already, but so I could, yeah, since they keep changing it, let's wipe that score.
The delay is quite severe. Hang on, how do I turn the volume off on? I don't think I can.
Stream.
Oh, that's interesting. I can't independently change the volume of YouTube from the volume of my iPad.
Oh, really? Well, there's no
Yeah,
like volume slider on it.
There's no volume slider on the YouTube app.
Right.
So I have to actually it's really quiet in the background, but I can still hear it. So I'm hearing you talking like about 10 to 15 seconds later.
Right.
After, yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
Not a big issue. I can't comment on the how quiet your stream is.
I might just quickly check that.
Yeah. Because it's really quiet in the background of mine, but that might be because Discord's running over the top of it.
Yeah, I think it should be all set up with the levels. I think the background, the game sounds are low because I turned them down.
Yeah.
I just quickly tested it and I could hear you talking fine. So.
Okay. Yeah, just check your volume as well because it was very quiet.
All right, I'll boost mine up a bit. About there. Yep. I think sometimes my mic cuts out, so.
Yeah.
Like that. Right. Okay. Yeah, OBS is handy. It's got like a little slider. You can adjust. As long as you're in the yellow, it's not too bad. What am I doing? Landing challenges, right. So, I'm not going to worry about doing any of the A's. I'm just going to focus on scores for everything else. So I guess we'll start with, I feel like starting with something slow and small. I'm going to go straight into a 747. So let's just try this one in Chile.
Should check out the new Australian ones.
Yeah, I will. I'll do that at some point.
I don't even know what they are, but
yeah, they always had one for Sydney. That was always there. I think it was like one of the famous ones. So I swear I've done this one before. Yeah, it keeps wiping your score. So. Right. This is going to take a fair bit of getting used to. God.
Hang on a second. I'm just going to oh, well, that's not going to work because I don't know if my voice is coming through on your stream or not.
It is. I heard it before. I'll check after. I'll check after this landing, but.
No, all good. I just I wasn't sure if it was.
Yep. Now let's have a look.
All right. So the runway's that big water runway.
What down here?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like I could be wrong, but I don't think they've added any sea landings, like water-based landings, to the landing challenges yet. I'll have to check.
No,
but yeah,
I don't think I have, but that'd be cool.
it would be. Well, all my controls seem to work okay, so that's good. So I can't blame the tools if I crash.
Only one behind the stick.
I don't actually know if this aircraft's it's fixed wing, isn't it? Yeah, it's fine. I don't have to worry about the gears. That's the other frustrating thing I found with some of these landing challenges is sometimes the gear's down for you already.
Yeah.
Other times it's not. It's like, yeah, I think they do that on purpose, just to try and catch you up. Track IR's working fine. Which is kind of pointless because we're going to be looking forward for most of these challenges, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's okay, it's always handy. I can't quite see. Sorry.
At least they fixed track IR.
Yeah, it wasn't working for a long time, wasn't it? Well, would it crash the game or something? I think it was.
No, it kept resetting.
That's right.
It kept turning itself off and on again, or off.
Yeah. Well, that felt good. Alright, what have we got on that one? A! Yes! Still haven't bet G, but that's not bad.
What I like to see.
It wasn't that far off you, though. Do I try that again, try and beat G's score, or...?
I vote no, I vote you move on to
So I had pretty good smoothness. It felt really good, actually. Ground roll was quite short. Precision was almost bang on.
See, that's exactly where you should be. Right after me and just before Jack.
Just before... in terms of the world top 10, I think we're... Does it give you your position anymore in the top 10? Or, sorry, in the world? Yeah, so 4,813. It's not bad. So I might come back to this one. I won't try and beat your score just yet, G. So I'll go back to landing challenges. So you want me to just check the audio quickly?
It's up to you. I just can't hear it on my my end. But as I said, I'm watching it on an iPad, so I can't actually hear your audio at all because I'm using Discord as well. So.
Yeah, no, it's working fine, the audio. It's cool because I can actually watch a video, and because of the way OBS is set up, the capture now, it doesn't come through on the stream.
Okay.
Which is cool. Well, yeah, which is cool. The way you think about it, yeah, because you've got the game capture completely separate from the system.
Yeah,
I can watch whatever I want in the background, and it won't matter. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It's looking at the EXE, not the system.
I will just bump your sound up for Discord a little bit. Touch low. I think it's because you're on the iPad as well. It probably doesn't help. So
probably not the best in quality.
And then mine keeps fluctuating between too loud and too low, but it's okay. We'll manage. So let's go to. Yeah, so that was a pretty good start. I mean, I haven't flown for a while, so that's not bad.
Totally acceptable landing.
Totally acceptable. Thank you. All right, so that's that one done. I'd still like to try some slow, small stuff. So let's try this. This one here. This looks like a. What is that? Is that a diamond? Yeah, it is. DA40. Right. So, alright, we're landing here. It's Ewan? Ewan? Yeah. Ah. Just adjusting myself in the seat. This is I haven't done this one before. This looks fairly new since I've done them.
Question for you: if you stream on Discord at the same time, is that going to affect your stream at all?
I don't know. I can. Hang on, let me just do that. Oh, you because of the delay, yeah.
It's just that there's like a 15 odd second delay, so I can't really answer any questions for like 15 to 20 seconds because I'm not sure what you're looking at.
We'll just try it. So I've set up stream for you.
Alright, I will stop watching that one.
I know. I think we've done this in the past where you've just watched the stream and not watched the actual live stream.
Yeah. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, I don't think it affects the quality at all. It's
as long as it's not affecting your streaming quality, that's all.
This is quite a picturesque location.
It's very, very pretty. Was it Germany?
I think so. I think it was like
Helgoland or something.
Helgoland,
like that.
yeah. It's a very interesting island there.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Now, I've actually lost track of where the airport is. I think it's there. Oop, that's not trim. What's that doing? Oh, it is trim. A very noisy trim switch. I can hear this clicking noise. I'm like, that's not normal.
Yeah, I hear that too.
That's one of those runways. I think it's this one here. So if I slow down now. Now, I don't actually know if my gear's... It's fixed gear, isn't it? Yes, it is. Cool. Just checking, because you never know.
One of those stories recently.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I think Jack was telling a story. I think the runway's there. If this is the wrong runway, it's completely my fault because I wasn't really paying attention.
Got distracted by the pretty simple.
I was.
Very easy to do.
I think it's the wrong one. I think it's actually the other one, but we'll have a look.
I don't actually see a runway at all, so...
No, it's because... yeah, there is one right there, but I don't think it's the right one. I think it's the other one. Oh no, it is there. Yeah, I see it. Wow, that's quite a challenging...
Uh-oh. Oh, I was half expecting you to hit that tree.
Same. Alright, that was not my best approach, but we saved it. It was quite fast as well. That's a really nice airport. Look at the sand right there.
It's right on the beach, yeah.
Okay, so I still got a pretty good score.
Yeah, I don't think I've done that one before.
No, I've never seen that one either. It looks new. Since when we did it, didn't say new in the page, but
it hasn't placed in the Germany yet.
Yeah. So smoothness, it felt fast. So yeah, that's not my best smoothness. I was all over the place on the approach. Ground roll's pretty good, and precision, yeah, it was all right. I think I sort of saved it. So let's see how we look in the leaderboards. We are 3,371th, 71st month. That's not bad. I think I'm going to leave that there. So
room for improvement, but not bad.
Yeah, room for you to try and get another score on. So
yeah, no, I don't want to get too high scores. Makes it too hard to beat.
Yeah. All right, so that was quite good. That was that one there. No, hang on. Where was it? This one. Yeah, Germany. So very nice. That's quite a nice little airport. In fact, it's a famous airport. If you read the challenge. I've done Japan. Does it let you? Does it show you your result? No, it doesn't. I actually think I put a ticket in for this. I said you should really show your results on this page.
And friends list. It should.
Yeah.
By leaderboard and friends list.
So if anyone's watching, if you've got any spare time to submit a not a bug request, but a feature request. I could be wrong. I can't see any way where you can actually check your scores. You have to fly. You have to fly the challenge for it to show the score. There's no way in Flight Sim that I know of where you can actually just check what your score is or what your friend's score is. So yeah. And Microsoft, please just add, or Sobo, just add some way to just check your scores. Because currently there is no way to do it. There's definitely not. You can see the leaders for the world.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, but doesn't.
Yeah.
That's it. So.
Such a simple. It's not like they have to add an entirely new way of recording scores or anything, because your friends list and your position are shown at the end of the flight.
That's
All
right.
they have to do is
it's show
add
it on that page.
to that page. It's like.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
So it's such a simple little thing.
Oh, that's interesting. Famous airport approach, Shell Harbour. That's just up the road.
It's one of the new ones.
That's the Australian one, yeah, okay. That'd be worth flying in a bit. What I'll do first, I'll do this last small aircraft. That looks like a Piper. And then I'll do that Shell Harbour one, so what are we flying here? It's a Bonanza.
Yeah, I've done this one a few times.
Okay. So this is in France? Yes, Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice Nice.
Nice Nice. So let's go to like that. I could see my score on the bottom there, actually. I'm kind of confused. It was on the... I don't know if you quickly glimpsed it. It actually came up. I must have been maybe a high-ranked one. Don't know. We'll find out. So far, the game's been good. It's been loading pretty quick.
Looks good.
I'm not across any of the bugs that are currently in the game. I haven't read any of the latest bug reports. Yeah, I've got no idea what's going on there. Alright, here we go. So, has this got retractable? Yes, it does. So I need to make sure I put the landing gear down for this one. Now, is it it's the inside runway?
22R.
Yeah, it's the right side. Yeah.
Yeah, inside. Yeah.
Inside to the land. Sorry, I should probably specify what I mean by inside.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were paying attention to the brief, because I...
Co-pilot support.
Yeah. Okay, so let's put the gear down. It's a nice afternoon here, or morning. Probably afternoon.
That's the afternoon. What are you heading west? So yeah. Although that sun looks like it's more in the south.
Yeah, it's probably the way it's situated on the hemisphere, so... Yeah, it's very south sun, isn't it? It's probably like a winter afternoon.
Yeah.
Alright, so... That looks pretty comfortable. Fighting the trim at the moment.
500.
This is a very stable aircraft. It's got that, you know, when you jump in some of these things and they feel really, like, twitchy?
Yeah, swirly.
This is really stable. Drifting off course a bit there. If you look this way, then it makes it look... Oh, there's a bit of freezing. Now, I'm going to ignore the Pappy because we actually want to fly a bit late, or early, sorry.
bad.
Felt pretty good.
Not bad.
It's actually not a bad aircraft to fly. It feels good.
Pretty good.
So I just bet your score.
I saw that. It was.
That's funny. Okay, so that's good. We'll keep that one. Yeah, smoother slew. Yeah, it could have been a bit smoother. It's actually pretty bang on everything else. Leaderboards. Where am I sitting? Oh yeah, 3,544.
Very
Good.
nice.
Not bad at all. Okay, so back to the challenges. Right, next one. So I thought I was going to do that Shell Harbour one. So this is in the TBM. Famous TBM. So runway 616. That looks like it's from, yeah, that's the direction I'm most familiar with. Okay. Cool. Right.
You say this is not far from you, is it?
No, it's only up the road, so it's in Wollongong. So I'm on the south coast. It's actually got the model there for the. So the museum here has actually got a 747 from Qantas sitting out as a museum piece, and a few years ago they actually flew it in there for its last flight. Obviously, it wasn't going anywhere after that. Ooh. And you can actually see the tail fin of the 747 when you're on the highway driving around the airport. So it stands out like, it's quite a large piece of machinery, obviously.
Yeah.
Now I've actually lost the airport already. I think it's that way.
Left hand, left hand side there somewhere.
There it is there. Okay. Now is my gear down? Probably not. It is down. See what I mean? Like sometimes it's down, sometimes it's not. So, and I could check in here if each aircraft's got a slightly different position for the gears, so it's not a quick thing you can just check. I've actually lost that airport again. I think it's out here.
You'll see it on the GPS.
Yeah, it's true. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So I'm actually heading the wrong way completely. There it is, right there. It's right in front of me. Wow. That's okay. We'll just modify our approach, and it should be good. Just zoom out a bit. It's kind of distracting. So yeah, Wollongong, the city of Wollongong's just out to our right over there.
Oh yeah.
Nice and slow.
Yeah, those satellite ground textures are so much better than they were.
Yeah, this looks really good. Like, probably a few too many trees. Like,
the trees are too big.
Yeah. Like, it's a very treed area, but there's not. Yeah, you're right. I think they're too big. I don't think they're this large. So.
I reckon they're at least twice the size of regular trees. I noticed that when I was flying around Adelaide.
Yeah.
The trees are just massive. Like, we have some big trees, but not that big.
No.
They're just so big.
I think they're generated so they kind of look at what's around, and I guess the algorithm does a fairly decent job some of the time.
I think the reason is performance. By putting in less but larger trees, you still get the same coverage, but less performance here.
There's a massive tree at the end.
But lots more of them.
There'd be no way there's trees like this. In fact, I know there is because I've driven it a couple of days ago. There's no trees at the end of this thing, so.
Yeah.
Good old TBM. See the 747 over there, Joe? Just in the background.
Oh yeah, yep.
It's exactly where it would sit as well.
Nice. That's a nice looking airport.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's fairly large. Like, they actually have air shows here. I forgot what the reverse prop button is. F2. They actually have air shows here. They had one recently, actually, late last year. Wings over Illawarra is what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit hard on the landing. I wasn't really set up properly. But I still got an A score, so that's not bad. Let's have a quick look at the leaderboard. So that's actually not bad. I mean, it's a fairly new airport, so a lot of people haven't flown it, but that's not a bad score. Yeah, as more people fly it. I will do that again, but not now. So that's quite fun. I kind of mixed up the
ground roll was almost perfect.
Yeah, it was. I kind of mixed up the approach a bit. It was all over the place, so that's alright. That's why the landing is a bit hard. Very fun. Alright, so let's have a look at... I've already done Toronto. Do the smaller ones first, like I said. There's a TBM in Austria, which is new. Let's do this one in Ecuador. This is like a King Air. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I've done this one a couple of times.
So, see how my score's registering here?
Yeah. That must show you scores around your score.
Yeah, but on the first page, it's all actually I don't have a score. Like it's from the old score system. It's like, can't you just? Yeah. Like I don't mind flying these again. It's just I don't quite understand. Yeah. First of all, they've changed the system about 3 times. Like I think the landing challenges page has been through 3 different iterations, and each time it seems to either wipe scores or have them like hidden like this. So anyway, just a small gripe, but.
Yeah, this is the one with the cliff at the end of the runway. Well, not a cliff, but a bit of an embankment.
Right.
That if you sink too far below the runway, you end up having to climb to get back to the runway level.
Okay. Having a quick look at stream. It's me. Alright, so the landing gear looks like they're down, but we'll check them when we go in. Yeah, they're down. Cool. Right. I haven't flown the King Air for a while. They're a very nice aircraft. That's very interesting terrain.
Very bumpy.
Is that like a river or something just there? Over there, it's interesting.
It looks like it.
Yeah. It's a very interesting feature, because it wouldn't look like maybe like a... You think the river would be in the deep part, but...
Yeah, the river on top of the hill. Yeah, I think it would be on the bottom of it.
500. Very high here, so it's going to be a fairly hard landing, I think. Let's see if I can just get it down a bit. Yeah, it's going to be a very hard landing. That's okay. Let's see if I can... Sort of a trade-off there between the length of the flare and a hard landing, so...
Yeah, it's going to be a hard landing and a long run out.
And a long run out, yeah. That's a B.
Slightly over fluid as well.
Let's try that
Although,
one.
you still got pretty close to my score.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, obviously, ground roll was shocking. Smoothness was off. Let's just try that one again. think I can do that better. I was trying to force it down too fast.
Yeah.
On the approach, so. So I'm going to try and get as many A's as I can for this challenge today. I'll try and do as many as I can. That's the other thing. Like, I haven't seen a post, and I could be wrong. There's probably information out there. I'm not up to date with a lot of the flight sim happenings. But how do they know it's a B? Is it based off like the percentage of players? Is it based off a certain set score? Like, you know what I mean? Is it the top 10% get A or?
No, it's based off the score. So
Right.
if you look at the score card at the end, next time you finish one, you'll see where the score.
Ah, okay.
A, B to C. So I'd imagine that it's calculated based on that target, and then
Right.
your distance from that target, and all of those other
And all the other
things
factors,
based
right?
on that location. So there's probably a single pixel there somewhere where if that's where you landed, you are within X amount of distance from that. At the end, that will be a perfect score.
Right.
But yeah, it's probably a very, very small margin of error to get a perfect score.
I remember doing one of the landing challenges. It was a strong wind one, and it was on that small. I can't remember what the aircraft was, but it was a tiny little acrobatic plane. I think it's the Pitts. Remember doing that one? And like you had the strong wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, the extra. That's right.
In England, it was. Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah, almost landing at like 90-degree angles.
Yeah.
Get it on the runway.
This looks better.
This is looking better, yep. Maybe a little higher. 500. These landing challenges, I like to come in with definitely not a good landing approach, but it's a good approach for a good challenge.
Yeah.
Where it's
probably a little bit overshot there, but that's alright.
Nice and smooth at least.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it's definitely an A. So I haven't bet your score though. It's alright. I'm not here to beat scores today, I'm just here to get A's. So that's not bad, yeah, just a bit overshot. So it still wasn't that smooth either. I see what you mean by the scores there, right? So down the bottom there. So the margin for an A is quite high, really. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. I'll do one more, and then I've got to do the chores. I'll take some washing out. That won't take long. All right. So let's do that one. TBM. Let's do Sydney. We'll finish with Sydney. I've done this one before, but it obviously hasn't kept the score. Yeah, there is the score there. Oh, there we go. Nice straight and approach, I think, from memory. Yep.
Yeah, I suck at these big aircraft.
They're a lot harder. It's because of where they want you to land. So the landing point is actually where you would not expect it to be on a big aircraft. Like it's hard to describe.
Be right back.
Right, Sydney Airport. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Let's see what we've got in terms of gears down. But we're all down. That's fine. Cool. Alright. Now, if you really were super quick, you could actually set up like an ILS approach and have a nice, fairly precise landing. I'd imagine. I mean, you still have to do the flare and that, but Sydney over there. Darling Harbour. Got the new building at Barangaroo, I think. Yes, they do. Let's just take that power out.
Is what courier company delivers on Sunday?
Sorry, yeah, microphone's cutting out, mate.
Oh, sorry about that. Is that better?
A little bit, yep.
What bloody courier company delivers on a Sunday?
That's pretty good, actually. It must be urgent.
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, I was just saying, I find with these big aircraft, the flare is too short. So the landing point they've got for the challenge is like really close to the threshold.
Yeah.
So you're having to actually put it down sooner than you would want to on a big aircraft. So if you look at what I mean, the end of this runway is, you know, coming up. You've got a couple of markings on the runway, and then you've got the landing point, where realistically you'd actually be landing a fair bit ways down the runway.
Yeah.
400. 300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5.
Oh, that was early. It's alright, that's not going to be a good score.
They're halfway down the runway.
Yeah. It's just trying to judge that distance is a lot. We got an A for it, and I bet your score, so it couldn't have been too bad.
Jeez.
That might have been the last. I think that's my best score.
Wait.
No, so my best score was yeah.
Your best score has beaten me.
Yeah.
That score didn't beat mine. Yeah.
The one I just did was not worth scoring. So
No.
Anyway.
It was still an A, but it was still terrible.
Yeah. So I think I won't do that again. But yeah, it was shocking. Yeah, precision was way off. But we got a score on the board, so that's what we're here to do. All right, I'm gonna be back in a sec.
Alright.
Okay. Just gonna check on my stream. Had many visitors today. Only a couple of people dropping in. Perfect. Back into it. So, let's try. While we're on the A320, might as well try Rio de Janeiro. So let's have a look at that. Cool. Have I done this one before? I have. Not a very good score.
Don't know if I've done this one or not.
Yeah, I've definitely done it. I don't remember. Would have been a while ago. I've got a score on it, but it wasn't very good, so. We will see.
To be fair, none of your scores are very good.
Alright, so this looks like it's... Gears are down, confirmed by the green lights. Runway's over there.
Look at that bridge. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's huge. I was just playing around with the YouTube stream before, and quality is a little bit low. Probably could turn up the stream bitrate, but it's fine. We're here for the challenges. So we've got flaps down already. It's really just a matter of flying it on. Oh, that glare though, Jesus. I just hide behind this pillar. It won't be so bad.
Realism.
Yeah, that's a shocking flare. Lens flare. Oh, sorry, glare. What I meant to say.
Turn the bloom off in your settings.
Yeah, it's like right on the where I'm trying to look as well.
Yeah. It's what makes this a landing challenge.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. A little bit fast. Heaps of height, so height is speed. That's quite a nice looking city, really. God, this thing's... I'll tell you, like, going from flying the small ones to a big one like the A320, it's... The turning is just so... You've really got to think ahead of where you want to be, and... I mean, yeah, it's part of flying a big jetliner, I know, but...
$1,000.
Gave my HOTAS a wipe down and had collected a little bit of dust this morning when I just pulled it out to use it. Poor thing.
$500.
Yeah, I actually unplugged all of mine and removed it from my desk.
That's not good, G.
Yeah, well, it was the issue I was having was because of all the USB devices I have, I was getting some weird
300.
interactions and things not working correctly. So
200.
I just pulled the whole lot out and unplugged everything, and currently have it sitting on my desk
100.
behind me. But I'll put it all back at some point. I want to find a better way
50.
of
40.
storing it, because I don't
30.
like it sitting on my desk all
20.
the time. It's
Retard.
ugly and
5.
it just looks messy. So
It's a very early touchdown. It's hard to judge the height too.
yeah, it's worse than the 747.
Yeah. It's alright, we'll get there. It's a B, yeah. Did better than my last attempt, but I think I'll give that one another go. So we just failed at the precision and the roll. Try that again. Hmm. 140 knots, it thinks, for the approach there. Cool.
Yeah, I still reckon I'll pick up one of those wing
Yeah.
rolls
Yeah.
at some point. I might start by buying the those breakout boards, or not the breakout boards, but the little control panels they have for the Hornet.
Mm-hmm.
Those are relatively inexpensive, and I reckon they're going to add a lot of functionality to DCS. So
That's fair enough.
And then I'll buy a new HOTAS, Wing HOTAS down the track. They're currently out of stock at the moment anyway, so.
You're not sitting next to me, G. You've gone on to get coffee or something.
Yeah, I'm having a nap in the back.
Was that ever on their roadmap for Flight Sim? For like?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming. Dual controls and.
That'd be cool.
Multiplayer cockpit. Yeah. I don't see it as big of a.
No, I don't either.
Thing as having dual cockpits in DCS, because a co-pilot in this situation is not going to have all that much to do.
No, but it's
more for realism.
It'd be like the checklist, you know, the procedural realism and checklists,
yeah.
and like I could be rattling off a checklist and you could be pushing the buttons. Like it's it'd be fine.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
It'd be nice on like the older aircraft, like the PMDG DC-6 comes to mind. That's a lot of management.
That's a lot of
yeah. That'd be cool.
Well, that aircraft normally has a crew of 3 because they have an engineer as well.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. Yeah, something like that'd be cool.
Yeah.
1,000.
God, I've fucked this approach up already.
Or even if you're playing, like if you're doing neo-fly missions or something, and you have to look out the window for a
extra pair of eyes would be cool.
Crashed aircraft or something like that. Yeah, it would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you could do speed readouts for the approach, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be cool. Well, like you said, it wouldn't be as good as DCS, but it'd be interesting. The other thing it lends itself to is, and this is probably something that I've only just realised, but probably other people might have, is like flight instruction with someone like on a sim. You know, you can theoretically have, you know, you teach them, you know, it's not exactly the same, but a lot of the functions are there. You know, you take control and show someone if you need to do a certain thing, and give the student back control. So it's definitely got advantages there too.
It'd be nice to have some sort of like a failure board where you could just turn failures on and stuff. Well, that'd be cool.
I was thinking a bit there. Yeah, it would be.
300.
Jeez, this is really going to be a hard landing, I think.
$200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5.
That was a bounce, I think. I don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like a B. Alright, one more on this one. I'll try and just crack that A. It's way too long on the ground roll. Yeah, okay. Have I got the right buttons for reverse thrust? Let me just check that, because that's probably going to help me a bit there. Yes. Check my control setup for reverse thrusting. Options, controls, search function here. Toggle reverse thrust. I haven't even got it toggled. That's keyboard only, that's why. Keyboard profile. Oh, okay. So why is that disappeared?
Yeah, that's interesting.
That was always set. I don't know what it's set by default.
Should be hold F2.
That's what I thought, yeah. If I change all this to default. Okay. Well, there's a way you could profile. Difference profile and default.
No idea.
I don't know why I've got two there. Honestly. It's only one there. Rotas has got that set up. Alright, I'll just set a reverse thruster then. So, hold? Yes. Press. Drone depth of field. Throttle. That's already throttle. What?
Yeah, F2 was always decrease throttle, but that was as a push. So hold should be fine if you select it as F2.
It's got a bunch of other stuff there. Depth of field.
I would imagine that's just about change action type. So if there's a hold option.
It's a toggle only, so it's on press.
It's only on.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you got on a toggle or a hold. So if you hold it, it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. Sure. Okay. Hold propeller, hold throttle.
Very busy button.
Yeah, I don't know why that's changed. I could have sworn it was always the same one,
Yeah.
but.
No, it always was.
Alright, where was I? Alright, well, that's just that my ground roll's being so long, especially on 7, the A3.
Yeah, I'll have
'Cause
to check mine. See if
I
it's the same.
was pushing it, just nothing was happening, so.
Yeah.
Alright. Challenges. And we were flying to Janeiro. And fly. Okay. Whoop. Alright, here we are. First thing I do is I always turn on the upper position for the seat, because I find this is very low.
Yeah, all the default seat positions are pretty low.
Is it a way you can preset them? I haven't looked,
I think
but
so.
yeah.
I'm not sure how to do it, but I'm pretty sure you can.
Now, one thing I haven't been doing on these approaches, I only just realised. So the A320's actually got an auto throttle, and it's handy, but sometimes for these landing challenges, you just need that fine control of the throttle. And I believe the auto throttle doesn't give you that. I think it actually presets it within those certain ranges based off your aircraft's, you know, attitude and a whole bunch of other stuff, speed. So I might turn that off, and that should give me a bit more finer control on the approach, especially. So let's do that now. So if I turn that off,
2,500.
should let me adjust that. So that's the theory. I could be completely wrong, but 'cause I think she might know more than I do, but I think the auto throttle's always, like, normally it operates under when you've got your autopilot on, but I think the A320 auto throttle works without the autopilot engaged. I think it's just a mode. So
Yeah, so as far as the way I understand it is the auto throttle, or the throttle in its auto throttle setting, you don't necessarily select power
No.
setting, you actually select the mode.
mode, yeah.
So the actual mode you want for landing is actually at the top of the throttle range.
Yeah.
It's,
CL, I
there's a
think it
little
is.
dot.
Yeah.
Yeah, notch right at the top there somewhere, and it's really weird. But
1,000.
it controls based on, as you said, the pitch and all that sort of stuff. It will determine what type of thing
Input.
you want,
Yeah.
and it will give you the correct amount of thrust for that particular mode. But yeah, for a traditional flight or a traditional aircraft, it's so much more natural to turn that off
500.
and use it as a normal throttle.
Mm.
400.
I mean, if you understand how it works properly, I'm sure it's fine, but I don't understand it enough to
300.
use it correctly. I find it very, very foreign. It's
200.
the iPhone of bloody aircraft. It's so automated.
Mm. I just don't think you get that
100.
control either. Like the extra bit of
No.
50.
control.
50. 40.
Well, it's not designed for a landing
No.
challenge.
20.
It's designed for ease of use and
Retard.
safety.
5.
So if
Yeah.
you're doing the proper ILS approaches and all of that sort of stuff, and you're doing a proper landing,
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
it's so much easier. But when you're trying to hit a very specific point, you need fine throttle control.
Man, it's still got a
It
B.
just doesn't provide it.
Jeez, it's not working for me
Wow.
on this one.
Wow, that was even worse.
Yeah. Alright, one more. I thought the auto throttle would help. But didn't. Let's climb. See all the settings there. Climb, take off, go around, I think it is. Yeah. Do 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 do.
Actually, I think the auto throttle also, you can type in the speed you want
Yeah.
in the speed window up there.
Yep.
And so if whatever the landing speed is, type that
should-
in and
It
hold
should it should hold it, yeah.
Mm.
I'm getting the landing speed within the range. It's just on the approach, if I need a bit of extra power, like we know how with like the F-18 you're sort of rocking the
2,500.
throttles. You don't get that response with the auto throttle.
No, because
Yeah.
with the auto throttle, it as long as it's still within that that power range is not going to change at all. So yeah, when the auto throttle's engaged, you think of it more as like a
Speed
automatic car
setting. Yeah.
selection. So you select like drive, or you select reverse or neutral or whatever. It's the same sort of setup. But yeah, it feels really weird. I don't like it.
Might just turn on the auto braking, because I'm actually not convinced the throttle reverse is actually working either. I'll check it on the next landing, but I think it's actually just still decreasing throttle only, not reverse thrusting.
1,000.
'Try make this approach more shallow. Should help. Just try and get that target.
500.
You set the auto brakes to max. Why not?
400. 300. 200. 100.
Oh, I know why.
60.
I'm missing something as well. I just realised what it
40.
is. Oh, that was way over.
30. 20. Retard.
Oh. That's probably the worst one yet. I think I had been setting the spoilers either. Does it auto deploys these?
Yeah, it should auto deploy. That's when the call out for retard is on.
I'm getting
that should be when they deploy.
getting worse. No, I think it detects weight on wheels first. So retard's just
Oh,
your
does it?
throttle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might just check that one more go. I promise. One more go, and then that's it. We'll come back.
I was going to say, check the the thrust reverser.
Yeah, I think it's. The
You
reverse.
might be right.
The reverse was working okay, so that worked when
Oh,
I hit
was
the
it?
ground. Yeah. Also the preset for the spoiler. This is not my landing. It's not all the landing issue. I think that needs to be speed brakes. I think. Armed. There we go. So it was already armed. Okay, that's not the problem I was having. Never mind. It is armed. That's good.
2,500.
Right. I'm just struggling to get that landing position. That's the only real thing at the moment. We're gonna go for A. Need an A. Very high. Lots of height. Alright, feet on the pedals. A little bit of thrust.
1,000.
Still lots of height. A little bit more power. I'm aiming for the very end of the runway with this nose.
400. 300.
Keep it there. Hold that nose there. Keep the thrust in.
200.
Keep aiming there.
You're coming in awfully low.
I am. It's okay because I need that flare, so.
Yeah,
Alright,
true.
pulling back on the
60.
nose.
50.
Take back
40.
the thrust.
30. 20. Retard. Right.
Oh, little shot.
Yeah. Felt a little bit better though. Like I think I had the right idea with coming a bit faster, just so I could use that speed to flare, make that
Yeah.
flare a bit longer. Oh, still B. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back to this one. It's frustrating. Yeah, it's not as close as I've been. Alright, what are we doing next? Let's go famous. I'll try and get these famous ones out of the way. So, Brisbane. Another A3. I'm kind of over the A320 just for now. Not doing very well. There's a 7-4 at New York. TBM in Austria. Let's try that TBM in Austria. That looks fun. Faster. At night too. TBM's always a nice little aircraft to fly.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. I haven't had many freezing issues. I've had a couple of little random freezes, but this game seemed to be going alright. So. Yeah, it's my gear down. Yes, gear's down. Sweet. That's the runway over there. Nice nighttime landing. Now I've had a couple of little freezes where it just, especially if I'm using tracker R, but it seems okay now. Trims all over the place. Looks like there's a hill just ahead of us, so we'll keep that in mind. Some of that flaps out. A very bright cockpit. Probably would have turned that down a bit if it wasn't already preset. Alright. Get around. I haven't spotted the landing point yet, but that's okay. Feet on the pedals. You can see that strobe effect out there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, here we are. Still haven't spotted that mark yet. Sometimes it's hard to spot at night, the blue sort of indicator.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do what I've always done, just make it an early length for flare. I think I can just see it now, I think it's just by the pappy lights. Just beyond the pappy lights. Speed down a little bit now. Nice approach here. barely see that. I think it's just beyond the pappy lights.
Nice. Well, jeez.
Wasn't very straight.
Except for the drifting after you landed.
That's okay, that's part of the style points. My engine actually shut off because I was killing, because the way the buttons are mapped, it throttled all the way down is like, yeah, anyway, I have to fix that. Today, I'm happy with that. It wasn't my best landing, but that's alright. And the world standing's quite high up. It's there, 13,000, quite high, so that's alright. Got the result. So landing challenges again. The famous. Let's try this Jackson one. Definitely done that one before. And there's the score there. Ah, trust myself in the seat.
I've done this one quite a few times.
Yeah, I think from memory it's quite tricky.
Yeah.
Alright, snowy field. Jesus. Here's my gear down. How do I tell? This one here? Yep, gear's down. Gear down? Yep. I swear they keep changing that, like it's not on the challenges, like the individual ones, but between each one it's like, is it down? Is it up? Is it down? I don't know.
Well, you're the pilot, you should know.
That's why I have to keep checking. It's just got a nice little angle of attack sensor in this aircraft, that's interesting. Or indicator, sorry.
It's very military, isn't it?
I'd imagine that's related to the landing in some way.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say this aircraft probably lands a bit more like a
Fighter jet.
Aim the get the angle of attack right, and then just fly it into the ground.
Well, it's definitely not what I'm doing at the moment.
Ooh.
Yeah, a bit rough. Almost had the right distance though. Let's see how we go. Hey!
Nice.
Didn't beat your score, that's alright. Didn't beat my old
Nice.
score either. Best score was a lot better, that's okay. Yeah, it's kind of the smoothest all over the place. Alright, one more go on that one. See if I can beat G's score.
You don't have to.
I don't have to, but I haven't actually. Well, I've only bet one of your scores, so today. I just reiterate today. Oh man, I have to get up and make a coffee in a sec. Sitting down too long. Very pretty. was too busy looking at the hill, and I sort of overshot my turn there. Alright, so this thing feels like it wants to flare quite a lot, like keep flying, so we'll give it a lot more time. It's also really hard to judge the height again, so
Yeah.
coming from a TBM back into this thing, it's very similar, I think, but not quite. It's going to be a very interesting layer, I think. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it. I must admit, I don't fly these business jets very much.
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
I like if I'm going to play
worse than the
flight
last one.
sim, I don't really like the small
Yeah.
aircraft,
That's shocking.
GA stuff.
Alright. What have we got left? So, we've got an A on that. Ooh. Done that. We've done that. We've got 7.4 and the A321s left. So let's see if we...
You've only got 2 left that you haven't got.
Yes. So I'll do this 7.4 in New York. If I get A on that, I'll do Stockholm. And then I'll try these Brisbane A321s. So let's try this one. I've definitely done this one before. Yeah, I didn't get a good score.
I've done this one a few times. I think my score's higher than yours on this one.
Probably, yeah.
I can't remember. Because I remember doing this one 3 or 4 times to beat your score, so I may have ended up giving up, I don't know.
Right. Is the gear going to be down?
Probably not.
If I let this loading screen do its whole thing, or this intro screen, eventually it shows you the aircraft. There we go. Looks like it's down, not down.
Not down.
So we'll have to put it down. Let's confirm that somewhere. Where's our gears? Gears.
Handles in the middle between the two, right-hand side of the front.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yep, retract. So that's up. Yep, cool. Gears down. Oh,
Shit!
too fast. Sorry. Did not like the gears down at that speed.
I do like that function in those bigger jets, though. The maximum airspeed changes
Yeah.
depending on like whether you have flaps out, gears down, etc.
Is there like a auto? I'm not actually that familiar with the.
I'm not very familiar with that one either.
Let's turn that to max auto. That's the brake. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with the 7.4. I've flown it once on a big flight, but that was the landing where I landed and I ran out of fuel on the taxiway because I was actually one of the first flights I actually calculated the fuel manually, because you can't do that in this game. And I managed to calculate. I'm like, yeah, it should be enough. And I got all the way there and I was taxiing in. I was low on fuel. I knew that. And I got off the runway and my turning onto the taxiway, and I got onto the taxiway and then turned again and cut out. So that's how much fuel I had.
Exactly the right amount.
Yeah. Not enough to make it to the gate, but enough to get off the runway, so.
Cost savings, that's what that is.
Yeah. Sorry, you have to get out and walk from this point. It's a new economy sort of flight.
Yeah. Your ticket prices are cheaper because you don't have to take it to the terminal. Which one was this again? Oh, New
40,
York.
New
JFK.
York, yeah.
30, 20, 10.
Jeez.
It's hard to judge the height again. Oh,
Yeah,
far out. It's
well,
hard
he's
to keep it.
2
Hard to keep it.
stories up.
Hard to keep it straight as well. Jeez. Alright, I don't know. That's a B. It's probably bet my old one. No, it hasn't. Alright, that was shocking. Try that again. We need A's. We haven't had an A for a while. In like a fresh one.
The other one's getting a bit stale, is it?
Yeah. Just like the pilot. Alright, so we're going to turn that all the way over. Gear down. Seat up. I know, shut up. It's ticking at me already. Gear takes forever to go down. It's amazing because it feels like you're flying so slow,
Yeah.
but you're flying like a hell of a lot faster than what you would be on a prop or whatever, prop aircraft.
Yeah.
And it can go a hell of a lot slower, like the wing is so big. You go
Yeah.
down to like 120 knots before it even stalls, like it's ridiculous. Bit of frame rate drop there. I think it's just the airport's loading.
300. 200.
You know, that neck of the woods is pretty
100.
notorious for bad frame rates anyway, so.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah, a little bit hard, I think. But we'll see. Still a B. My new best score though.
Nice.
You want an A on this? Did you ever get an A on this?
Well, I scored 90 something. I don't think so. I think I was still a B.
Feet per minute's just crazy.
Check the leaderboard again. Check my score.
Oh, I have to go.
No, go back to leaderboard.
Yeah,
then
friends, yeah. So yours is, yeah, 90.
Yeah, 94,000. So yeah, mine was a B as well.
Yeah, okay. Alright, one more time. One more time. Feels okay, it's just the landing speed's like higher than you think it is. Like it's
Yeah.
deceptive how fast you're coming in at that height above the runway.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like that split second when it's like still decreasing speed
Yeah.
as the gear's coming out. It's like, yeah, I know. It's okay. It's okay, little plane. I'll take care of you. I'll tell you what, like, the 7.4 feels a lot more easier to turn, like aileron turn, than the A320 does.
Yeah.
It's must be like the size of the wings, or I don't know what it is, but it feels a lot more responsive. Like
Yeah.
I get a little bit of frame drop as I get closer to the runway.
Nice. Not bad. Little short, but
Yeah, not very
little
straight
off.
either. Oh god. This thing is it's not meant to be driven like that. So whatever score I gained on a nice, accurate
Yeah.
touchdown has just been lost on the roll, so
Oh, that was terrible.
yeah. Alright, I think I've given up on that one.
Oh, look at that ground roll. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
it's all over the place. Alright, so definitely not very good at the big ones. But yeah, I managed to get a C. It's a B. So what have I got left? I've really only got the Brisbane Airport one. Let's give that a go. I've done this, haven't done this before, so this is a new one. This is with the new update, so.
Right.
Alright. Looks like we're coming from the land side of the Brisbane, so.
Yep.
Back to the A320. This is probably one of my first times flying into Brisbane as well. I've done it once before, but like on the sim, I've flown in Brisbane a few times, but just trying to remember when I did it last. All right, here we go. So gear is down, and that brakes on. Medium. That's armed. So we should be good to find the airport now. So the airport should be out there somewhere. There it is. Pretty good. Oh, definitely need a coffee after this one.
Well, that flying is taking it out of you?
Yeah, just sitting down and concentrating. Yeah, like the turning on this, it's very, like it's a lot more stable, but it's so like sedated.
2,500.
Yeah.
I've lost track of the airport now. there somewhere.
Follow the river. It's right next to the river.
There it is there. Alright, turning in. Dum da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum. Dum da dum. And that looks like a wrong wave right there.
What's that? Is that the outer mark?
Yeah,
1,000.
one on the markers, outer marker.
One of the markers, yeah.
Inner marker should be coming up soon. Quite a long approach actually, like from all the way back there. I guess they wanted you to see as much of the city as they could, so it's actually feeling pretty good in terms of an approach. So I think
500.
I actually bought the the Orbex Brisbane Airport too.
400.
I think I brought that on sale, so alright, time to concentrate.
300.
Just don't like where they put that
200.
touchdown. It's like,
100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Not bad.
yeah, it was okay. Wasn't very centered. A little bit late, I think, as well. The markdown. But we'll see what we get. Be a very low A. Oh, that's alright, it's an A.
Yeah.
How high of an A is it? Yeah, I thought it was a low A.
300,000,
Yeah,
30,000.
that ground roll, Jesus. That wasn't very straight. Alright. That's not bad. I'll take it. It's probably the first. Oh! Oh! I'll take that.
51, very nice.
I'll take that. Yeah, I don't think many people have done these, so. Alright, that should be 100. No, 92% master. Obviously takes into account your slow scoring ones.
We've
Yeah,
only
okay.
got two that aren't, or three that aren't an A. So.
Yeah, so Stockholm, Sweden, Rio de Janeiro. I don't do that for a while. That was frustrating me. And New York. That's okay. I'm happy with that for now. Let's do some epic ones. Actually, I will make a coffee. So I'm going to make a coffee, and I'll be back, and I'll do some epic challenges. So back in a moment. Okay. It's hard to put your coffee down when you got all these controls next to you. Oh. Okay. What have we got? So, epics. Iceland. Way. Say, Indonesia. Katoomba Airfield. Some other island, I can't even pronounce that. Paris. Alright, let's do the Australian ones first. Let's go Katoomba. Wow, that's small. Right. I've lost the runway. It's out here somewhere. Oh, that's it there. Right. Okay. That's hard to see. Wow. Right. Now I know where it is. Got to do that better.
Kind of helps if you know where the runway is.
I just couldn't see it. Like, yeah, it's very well hidden. I could see it on the map, but I was also a bit low. Try that again, hey? So it's out over, just over there, just beyond that. Ooh. Yeah, you know what I mean. Here. Use my mouse cursor.
Which also doesn't help because your mouse case is not showing up in the stream.
On Discord I won't. On
Oh, it is on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's really hard to spot though. Like you see it, and then you, depending on where the trees are, then you miss it. I think it's just there. I think it's this thing here. Trixie landing. Oh, that's hard. That's probably going to be worse than the last one. I was correct. Right. There's not much to this airstrip, that's for sure. Very pretty though. Look at it, the rocks over there. Blue mountains.
Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah, that newest world update is very, very good. Yeah, like they added the 12 apostles and everything now, so it'd be
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it'd be worth going for a flight along that path that we've done a couple of times just to see the changes.
It's so hard to spot the end of this runway. of a freeway down there. It felt smoother, but it was kind of off center. So yeah. Ground roll. Quite fast though, doesn't feel fast. Alright, one more go. I don't think I've had a single person visit my stream today, Jay.
I did start with. I've been thoroughly enjoying your landing attempts. It's
Thanks,
been
mate.
Good.
Especially when I crash, or?
Well, you haven't crashed yet.
Oh, I haven't. I've managed to put it on the runway. So I'm using that marker VFR reference, that sort of highway, whatever it is, looks like some sort of lookout. So
yep,
it seems to be the best turning point. It's very nice up here. Enjoying my cup of coffee as I'm flying over the Blue Mountains. Delicious. If you line it up properly, you should be able to see the runway. There it is. It's very hard to see from any other direction but the right one. And then back here it looks like, oh yeah, that's heaps wide, but it's not. It's quite narrow, especially at the end. This would be an interesting place to land during the around the world trip, G.
yeah. As long as it doesn't happen at night.
500.
You'd be screwed at night. I tell you, I don't think there's
Yep.
any way you'd be able to find anything. Yeah, you'd be. You could probably do it on a helicopter.
Maybe.
It's very
500.
bumpy around here. It's obviously that escarpment wind sort of blows up.
Yeah, without a center line, it makes it really hard to know where the center of the runway is.
Yeah, I think my best one was 825. I could practice that all day. Yeah, the ground rolls. Just you got to be straight on the brakes too.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy with the B. That's for now. Right. What's the other Australia one? The Island. This one. At least this has actually got a center line on it.
Yeah.
You can use the blue mark as a center line, but you've already flown over it by the time you've touched down, so. Alright, here's my gear down. It's fixed, isn't it? Yep. It's a caravan. Right,
Aeroplane.
so there is the runway. It's quite interesting little island. Very nice. Alright, getting the seat up. Nope, stalling. There's a thunderstorm coming in.
500.
That's cool. It's actually quite cool how they've done that.
Yeah, that's very, very cool.
You can even hear it in the background. Wow, that's cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
For crosswind. Oop, too early on the touchdown, that's alright. It's actually really cool hearing that thunderstorm in the distance. That's a B, that's not bad. I think I can do better though. Right. Apparently the autopilot's on at the moment. It's interesting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Screenshot.
pretty spectacular.
Alright, back to flying. Autopilot off. into a turn. Yeah, when I turned the last approach, I heard all these buttons go off. I'm like, what the hell's that? Yeah, I didn't realise the autopilot was actually on. Alright, bit of a crosswind from the right. Make sure we take that into account this time. Beautiful water. Just with that dark background too, like it's a quite impressive approach.
Yeah, it's very green, turquoise water, and then you've got that dark, cloudy sky. It's very cool.
God, I almost stalled it then. It's not good. God. That was a bit of a mess, that one. What is that over there? An island. Yeah. Yep, didn't do as bad as that. That's alright. I'm happy. I'd like to get an A on that, but let's have a look. What have we got? Let's look at It's not before. Brand new. Alright, landing gear's fixed. Runway is there somewhere. You can see the reflection of the mountain on the water. It's cool.
It's a very stunning, graphically wise game. It's really good.
It's like they've ploughed part of the runway and then gave up.
You're only allowed to land on the bit that's plowed.
Oh, it should be a fairly straightforward landing, I think. Nice slow aircraft. No wind. In a marker. Might be a little bit hard coming from the big aircraft into something like this. Tell you what, that ground texture looks really cool. It's an A! Not my best score though, apparently. My best score was a fair bit higher. Alright, what's we got? Iceland. Let's try the Iceland. I have done this one before. Just, yeah. The score doesn't come up. Here's my gear down. What are we flying? I can't remember. It's a King Air, isn't it? No, Caravan again. Should have paid more attention. Very nice. Very picturesque. Interesting approach. Oh, there's on the side of the hill there. What's this? Ah, stops the landslides. Right. Like a fence.
500.
Fly it like he stole it.
That looks awfully fast.
I didn't have much choice. Jeez, now it doesn't want to get down on the ground. it's still flying. Well, that's going to be a shit approach.
It's probably gonna have to do a go around.
Yeah, I should have just. Can we do that? It just doesn't want to. It just doesn't want to stop.
Stall.
And now it wants to stop.
Alright, we'll try that again without the speed. Yeah, I was kind of.
I think it failed to land at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I was too fast. There's so much height here though, like, and I got to turn to get around that hill, so I've either got to come in lower and keep it in a low turn. I think that's probably the trick. If I slow down now, it should be okay. I was slowing down on the downwind, on the approach.
500.
If I just approach it as a lower approach, use the bay as like a turning arc, we should be okay. the sunlight on that hill there. It's cool. Love it.
You agree?
Stall. 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 Stall.
That was not very straight, but I think we might do okay.
At least it stopped.
Yeah, that was an A. There you go. Nice!
And your best score as well.
Hmm. I don't know if it was that fast of a landing though. It felt a lot slower, but okay, whatever. Game's right, obviously. Wow, it's low on the leaderboard. Alright, 2 A's there, that's good. Let's see if we can do another A, Indonesia. This is the same caravan. I've done this one before. Wow, very, very narrow strip, this one. And it's uphill from memory too. Alright, landing gear's fixed. The airport is somewhere beneath us, somewhere. We're flying over it now. And then we sort of do a left turn, descending left turn, slow down as we go, and land, hopefully. The runway there, I think. Yep, there it is. Okay, we should be able to turn around here. Going to be very fast. We'll see how we go. Oh, I must have did my landing gear. Okay, must be a tree there. First crash for the day, G.
Nice.
Wow. Okay.
What'd you actually hit?
I think I hit my landing gear on a tree.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was higher than that, but obviously not. Try that again. Let's try and get over this side of the runway a bit more, I think. Might be the trick. I don't think it was that low, but it's alright.
Stall. Stall.
The hill there! Quick parking brake! B! Oh, I bet G score. That's all that matters. I mean, landing smoothness was low. That's alright. Happy with that. What have we got? Like flying the last ones just yet. In Bath? That's the famous one. Oh, that one. Oh, that's pretty. Is my gear down? Where's my gear? Oh, no, it's not. Wait, is that it there? Yeah, I missed my turn. I was looking at the map going, is that the turning arc? No, it's not. It's actually in there somewhere. God, the tree's in a bad spot. It's gonna hit my wing. Nice! Didn't beat G score though. Let's check my brakes are actually set properly. Let me just check that. Braking very quickly. Control options. I've set my brakes to. Yeah, no. Yep. Okay. Right. Hey there. Let's try this one. Beechcraft, King Air. Landing gear is... What's the landing gear? Yeah. Up. Down. Oh god. Stop. Okay. Too fast. Way too fast.
And number 2, is it?
That's number 2. Yes. Oh dear, that's funny. It's a very short runway.
been better.
Mm. Well, I didn't run off the end this time, so. Oh man, I'll bet your score.
Ah, you got a better score than I did, jeez.
I've seen better too. Oh dear. Alright, well that will do on that one. That's a hard one, that one.
Hmm.
Can't believe these people getting like, you know, ridiculous high scores on that stuff. It's crazy. Alright, epic. Alright, how many more am I doing today? Lucala? So what I'll do is I'll do the TBM in France, then I'll do Lucala, and I think I might call that a day. A lot of flying.
It is.
So let's try this one, which I'm pretty sure I've done before. This is also an uphill runway. It's just in the TBM, so. And then Lucala is also an uphill runway. But we'll finish the stream on an up. Now, from memory. Yeah, okay.
Landing gear.
Yeah.
Landing gear.
Okay. At least this one tells you your landing gear is not down. Stunning view there. Beautiful. I think they've changed some of these lighting. I don't have to look at the patch notes, but it just seems a lot more well lit. I don't know if it's the challenges or.
I don't know. Yeah, it's always looked nice, but you're right. It seems to be the lighting seems to have been updated a bit. I know they changed the clouds to look a lot better. They already looked pretty good, but now they look even more stunning.
There is a add-on, like a downloadable add-on you can get to make them look even more, the clouds even more better.
Right.
Yeah, I saw it was only like $16. Might just flick through the store after I finish these next two landings and show you what I'm on about. Alright, feet on the pedals. Flaps down, gears down. Nice and slow. Coming around. Line it up. Power off a bit. Aim at the end of the runway. Get ready to flare. Watch the end, it's got a bit of a lip on the end of the runway there. Bit of power. Flare it up. Early. Hold it there. Bad, not bad.
Bit of a fall at the end.
Felt good. That was a B. Didn't bet your score. Oh, I just bet your score.
Wait, what? Ah.
Alright, next one. Epics and Lucala. I have done this one before. What did I get? I got an A last time, so should be able to replicate. Right. What are we flying? A caravan. Gears are fixed. Let's confirm that. Oh, that cloud though. Jesus, how am I supposed to see? That cloud's supposed to... Yeah, okay. Just cuts off there. It looks cool. I think they've tried to make it misty and... Like, it definitely didn't look like this before, the clouds. Anyway, back to the flying. So, Let's get the speed washed off. Where is the freaking airport? Oh, a bit of icing. There it is there. Bit of windscreen icing. I'm seeing like sections of the terrain and like sometimes like a building or something, they'll kind of pop in loading. I don't know if that's something I need to change a setting for, or if they've optimized it and I haven't changed a setting because of it, but I'm noticing that the more I'm flying, I'm seeing things just pop into view, like when you're on approach, or yeah.
I know there's been a few changes to that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
There is a bit of a setting now you can choose, but yeah, I haven't really noticed it all that much.
Okay. Oh, that was not my best landing. Probably the worst one today. We'll see what we get. I think I've actually done way better on that before. Yeah, I have. And so's G apparently. So we'll take we'll take our previous score. Why is it only giving me a B? So maybe it's a different scoring system on this one. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this one's a million.
Alright, one more go. And then stream's done. Oh, then I'll show you the store. Right, keys down. Probably put the speed off a bit later than I did that last approach. was shocking, but that'll do. Nice!
Nice.
Hang on, that's weird, because I got over 1 million points last time I did this. And now it's taking my new score.
Yeah, but your new score is still
Yeah, but
under.
wouldn't it... Do you think it wouldn't just update? It's kind of weird. Like, yeah, I don't quite understand how they've...
Oh, hang on, that's not 1 million though. That's 10 million.
Oh, it's 10 million, yeah. Holy crap. That's a... What? That's crazy. Hang on, but that's... Okay.
And you only got 946,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
out. 10
don't-
million. Holy crap.
But hang
What?
on. If I only got 946,000... How's it? Okay. Yeah, alright. That's crazy.
Yeah, but have a look at your best score.
Hmm.
Do you know why? Because if you go back to that other screen, the way it works is
It's
the top
off.
score, the bottom score plus, and then times by the bottom score. So that landing smoothness is the most critical part of it, basically, because that's your
Yeah.
That's what
Right. But it's taken my new score, basically. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Alright, I'll show you the store quickly. So that's it for the landing challenges for today. Did pretty well. Bit rusty. So as for the store, they've gotten stuff I own is now. Is there a way to see that quickly? There is.
I think sort by owned. Is that a? No, that's not an option.
I can hide owned.
Category?
Category.
Nope. Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe in the content manager, maybe it just shows me in there. So I've got world updates. God. Hereford Airport, Adelaide Airport, Brisbane Airport, Bex. I thought I picked that up, so that's on sale over Christmas break. Got Sydney's Fly Tampa, which I think was. I don't think I bought that through. I think I bought that. The only one I bought through. No, that's from the store. Sorry. And that's it, I think. But back in the marketplace, there's a weather section, I think, now as well. I go to World, I think it is. We've got the regional environments. They've actually added that for a lot of other places now. But then you've got replacement assistant trucks. What's that? It replaces the default fuel trucks. Okay. Interesting. Scenery, I think it's under. Nope. Nope. On sale, I think it's still on sale. We'll find it. Got Hobart in there now as well. wondering if it's worth having this one installed still. I guess it would be. The Orbex.
Yeah, I decided that it was still higher quality than the default, but it's pretty damn close.
Yeah. God damn it! Where's the stupid weather? Maybe let's type cloud in. It's not saying you spell cloud. Cloud? No.
Weather, maybe?
There it is. Weather preset pro. So it's basically presets, but you can. It's sort of
Yeah.
It's made them a bit more. Blizzard stands. I think you put sandstorms in the base game.
Yeah.
Tropical storm. Rivers. But yeah. Arctic chill. I don't know how it does that. Because I thought that was a.
Because that's
Well, I
Chicago,
thought-
isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I thought that terrain, like detailing, was only in certain parts. I thought that was by the base game, so I don't know how it achieves that without that. But anyway, so that's a new module. It's got good reviews, and it's only 16 bucks. So, but it seems to be presets. So yeah, I might have to look at a review on that. Like YouTube review. Anyway, I'm going to kill the stream there.
Alrighty.
Thank you for whoever was around or watching it in the past or future.